I would describe Pyramid as an amazing place where you can play games and have fun as well as learning to boost your confidence. Before Pyramid, I would describe myself as a shy and quiet character. I wouldn't really talk to people. At break and lunch I'd just stay in the classroom and draw or whatever, or reading a book. And I just felt like no one really wanted me to be there. Now I feel as if I can talk to people without feeling embarrassed about what I was saying.
Pyramid clubs are special clubs. They're targeted at children who are shy, quiet, withdrawn, perhaps feeling anxious in school. Children who find it difficult to make or maintain friendships. And they run once a week for 10 weeks, and they run normally on school premises. And the idea of the clubs is to give the children a really positive opportunity to make friends, to do some fun activities, to help them to relax and enjoy school a bit more, and in the process to develop their confidence, their self-esteem, and to develop coping skills so they can deal with the things that life throws at them. It's really important that we have pyramid clubs in secondary school. We've run them for a long time in primary schools, and it's a really important age for young people. They're trying to work out who they are, and part of who they are is determined by the friendships they have and the groups they belong to. And if they feel that they're not part of groups at this stage in their lives, that can set up a pattern for the rest of their life. All children have to be in school, so if we can offer clubs in schools, then it means we have the best opportunity to get to those children.
Pyramid clubs is a fun way to engage with other people and be more involved with activities and be more confident and help you try new things in life.
We do loads of different things. We do cooking, we do crafts, and we do games and all sorts of things. I do enjoy drawing a lot, and I could show the people I'd made friends with my artwork and no one would judge or anything, they just liked it.
What I enjoy the most in our club is we get to socialise a lot more, and it's easier to because you don't have all the other people that you aren't really great friends with. It's like a small community. I like talking, we discussed personal issues and stuff, and we played a lot of games and we did cooking and arts and crafts, which was really fun.
One of the most popular activities is snack time. Children love to come together to have a snack. It's a great environment for young people to have informal conversations. It's often the place where, just by chance, a young person will talk about something that might be bothering them, where they may not have felt comfortable to do that in a different environment or in a different situation. It's very nourishing. Young people come to Pyramid Club at the end of a school day. They may be tired, they may be hungry, so once you've satisfied those physiological needs, then it starts to open up the conversation. During Pyramid Club, we usually start with a circle time activity where young people sit round in a group and young people are invited to talk about things that have been happening to them in their day at school or at home. Everyone has the opportunity to speak, but if a young person doesn't want to speak, of course, they can pass. But what we notice that over the weeks, as they become more confident, they're more happy to talk about things that are going on in their lives. One young person described how he felt before he attended Pyramid as living within a shell. After his Pyramid Club, he felt Pyramid had helped him break out of that shell.
It took me a few weeks to be able to contribute to the discussion. At the beginning I didn't feel that confident, but towards the end I gained the confidence to be able to join in the discussions, and it was really rewarding.
The children that have been targeted by Pyramid have been children who come across as quite shy or withdrawn in classes. Maybe they're quite quiet, maybe they're easily overlooked in classes of children who are maybe a bit more boisterous or lively or outgoing.
or the type of child who cannot assert their needs, and very often they are struggling with their social skills and they find it hard to reach out to other people. And these students, although they are often quiet and withdrawn, are just as likely to fail in secondary school as the children who have more externalising difficulties. And we cannot underestimate how important it is for children to be able to say when they need help and actually to assert how they feel about a certain situation. Pyramid is such an important intervention. It's an opportunity for these children to be in an accepting group, and it creates a peer group for children who maybe might find it hard to approach other children and young people on a social level. We want these children to be able to learn the skills and rehearse them in the 10 weeks that the club takes place. But after that, we want to see them using it. And some of the research that we did with the primary school children has shown that. We found that when we followed them up at 18 months, the gains that they had made had been maintained.
Definitely, you can see the change just within a few weeks of the Pyramid Club meetings, but also we give you the tools almost to be able to change yourself in the future.
Before my daughter joined the Pyramid Club, she would just appear to be a little bit quiet, and on one hand she can appear fairly confident, but that confidence can be really easily knocked by some of the sort of playground activities, the interactions with her social group. Something had changed, and I've watched my daughter retreat in a way in many ways, but since taking part in the clubs I've really seen that she's just so much more confident, happier. She doesn't mind putting her own opinions in the front.
The club definitely changed me. At the beginning I didn't have much confidence at all. I didn't have that many friends. I didn't speak up in lessons at all. Now I feel like I can talk to people more easily and join in with all the conversations at school and everything.
First, as you would expect, they were very shy and quite withdrawn, but as time went on, there were a lot more smiles, they were a lot more happier. It was very interesting to see how much they had changed from how they started to how they are now.
Teachers have definitely said they've seen a change in the children who were involved. Some of them have reported that their students are more willing to contribute in class discussion, that the children seem more secure in some of their friendship group.
The fact that they like school more, that they're more likely to ask for help, more likely to engage in the classroom, means that they will do better in school when it comes to exams.
By having Pyramid, it may make them realise that there are things they need to do to get help, and that in itself is an advantage.
I would encourage other schools to get involved with Pyramid because it does provide an intervention to students who aren't normally targeted by other school interventions. And it's something different, it's something unusual for the children to do some work with people from out of school who they can form a relationship with, and it gets children together who may not necessarily be together otherwise.
I'd recommend people to come to Pyramid Club because it's a very fun thing to do and you meet new people, and it's a good way to get involved with other activities and do stuff you haven't done before.